Hey guys, it's Rapid. I want to thank you guys for the support of my channel lately, the mild growth. I know it's not like a lot, but it's a lot to me. It might not be a lot to a big YouTuber, but it's a lot to me. If you found this video by, I guess, randomly scrolling through YouTube, or if you actually searched this topic and my video came up, please do go ahead and subscribe. If nothing else, it'll be a lot easier that way to find my videos again rather than searching through all of YouTube. I post fairly often. I try to have fun when I record, and I do actually listen to the community, but you guys don't care about that. You guys want to know about the evolution of the Call of Duty game engine. Okay, before there was the Call of Duty game engine, there was the Quake game engine. Many games, including Call of Duty, based their game around their own personal variation of the Quake game engine. The Quake game engine initially came out all the way back in 1996. I actually remember my brother playing Quake fairly often. I also remember that I never ever got a chance to play. Just as well, I sucked at it back then. All these low-res textures and polygons were actually breaking edge back in the 90s. Now, Call of Duty is actually based on the Quake 3 game engine, which came out in 1999. You probably can't tell just by looking at it, but this is actually a very versatile engine for its time. So this is Call of Duty 1, which was released in 2003 by Infinity Ward. So this is the first adaptation of the Quake 3 engine into a slightly slower paced World War II simulator. Call of Duty 2 was the first Call of Duty game to be ported over to consoles. It first came out on the Xbox, and they came out with Call of Duty Big Red 1 for the GameCube and the PS2, I believe. It ran on the IW Engine 2.0, which is basically a revamp of the revamp from the original Quake engine. Here we can see some gameplay of Zerg Riz pushing the IW2 engine to its limits. Here we have Call of Duty 3, which was actually the first Call of Duty game developed by Treyarch. Call of Duty 3 actually ran on the Treyarch NGL game engine, which was actually developed by Treyarch and not Infinity Ward. They retired the Treyarch NGL game engine immediately after Call of Duty 3, well, for the Call of Duty series, that is. Treyarch's NGL game engine was also used in games like Ultimate Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Minority Report, Spider-Man the Movie, Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer, and NHL 2K3. For a lot of people, Call of Duty 4 was actually the game engine that they fell in love with. It ran on the IW 3.0 game engine, which was a revamp of the revamp of the revamp of the Quake 3 game engine. It was of course developed by Infinity Ward, and I think this is the game that really started Infinity Ward's reputation for having the smoother game engine in the Call of Duty franchise of all the developers. Call of